It's the Peace River. Oh my God! Whoa!
And the water's up. Looks like.
Whoa! What's up, everybody? Thanks for joining us out here. We just made it. We're at the visitor center here at the state park, and we're just waiting for our guide, and then we're gonna go and hunt for fossils. And I couldn't be more excited. This is a bucket list thing for me, finally making it to the Peace River. Been dreaming about this for years, so freaking stoked. And as soon as we approach the banks of the Peace River with our boat, haven't even done anything yet. First shark tooth of the day. And we're live. Oh man. What a freaking awesome day. We're all jumping up and down. All right, I'm out here with Boneyard Barry. We're in the Peace River. Barry says, look at the tree. Oh my gosh. I'm having Barry do all the paddling so that I can save my energy for fossil hunting. And the rest of the group is behind us. And they'll catch up eventually. He's gonna splash me. So yeah, as soon as we got to the bank and I found a little shark tooth, I lost it already, so we'll see how that goes if I can find it. All right, so we're out here shoveling the stuff in there, and I just did my very first sifter, and in my very first sifter, you're not gonna believe this, a freaking megalodon tooth. It's all busted up, but you can see what it is. That's cool. And all of these, a stingray mouth plate, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more teeth. This is about 5 shovelfuls of dirt from the bank into the sifter, and I'm freaking stoked, so I'm gonna get right back in the river. All right, so sorry I didn't film, but the main methods were shoveling stuff into that and sifting. That's how you find the smalls. I had some goggles on, and I found a meg like right over here. It's about that big, and I'll show it to you later. And I did a lot of swimming around. There's a viewfinder that we used to look under the water for a while. So lots of different methods. I ended up with these because when you're swimming under the water, they really stick out. These are dugong bones. So pretty exciting. Everyone's trying to get back in their boats and falling over and stuff. Pretty funny. Here's a turtle. Just sunning himself. We've seen a few of those. Cool turtles. I gotta get back to paddling because Barry's not happy that he's doing all the paddling. What's up, everybody? Back in the garage, ready to show you what we found. So yeah, I was swimming around in the water the whole time, so I didn't really have my phone to show you exactly what was going on. If someone wants to send me an underwater camera, I'll go back and make underwater footage. It was pretty cool swimming underwater. It was nice and serene. You know, it's not very loud under there. I saw a big perch like that and a couple big plecos like that just swimming around under there with me. Not too worried about alligators. The guide says they're not there. I don't see why they would be. It's really flat and fast moving and cold. For a cold-blooded animal, that wouldn't be great. It's not the season for alligators. There is a season you wouldn't want to go do that. So do keep that in mind, that you don't want to go in mating season or when the water's way too high and stuff like that. That probably wouldn't be very safe. But we went at the right time, so that was good. Fred was our guide. He's with Paleo Excursions, a great company. He takes people out on these boats and shows them, you know, this is the spot. Go ahead, look around, here's some sifters and stuff. I had a great time. I started doing the sifting, and right away you saw that I pulled out this megalodon, and also in that same sifter was this lemon shark tooth, which I'll show you a little bit more later. But right away I was like, yeah, this is awesome, right? And then I put on some goggles, I started swimming around, and what do I find right away is this megalodon tooth. Like, what? And literally within the first, 20-30 minutes, we find this megalodon tooth, and we're there for 3+ hours, and just in the location, not including the paddling. So I'll get you a better view of that here in a second. But yeah, that's what happened. And then I kind of just kept swimming around, and I got a terrible sunburn because the sun decided to come out after I took my shirt off, which is like great. Perfect timing. But hey, the sun was good because then you can kind of actually see the bottom a little bit better. When you've got goggles on and you're down there looking around, you got to get real close to the bottom. It gets kind of sketchy. I was worried about hitting my face on a rock or something like that. But while you're down there, you can really feel everything. And the thing that you really see and can feel right away when your hand goes on this is dugong bone. This is what you're gonna find the most of out there as far as fossil material. These dugongs must have numbered in huge numbers. And then the megalodons and other sharks would come by and eat them and stuff. So the bones are there. They're very dense bones. So there's a whole lot of that. I'll show you that here in a second too. And while I was down there, I found a lot of other things, some turtle bone and different bones. So I'll show you all that, and glass bottles and glass. Whenever you find glass in a river, guys, if it's in your sifter, go ahead and take it out and get it out of the river, because you're the only person that's probably going to see that before it goes into someone's foot. So, grab it, take it out. Good to wear water shoes, good to wear some Crocs or something on your feet so that you're not just crunching into sharp rocks, fossils, limestone, stuff like that that's going to cut your feet. So that's definitely something to consider while you're out there. Without further ado, let's skip straight to the review. All right, so like I said, the thing you're gonna find the most of is dugong bone. You can see I got a lot of dugong in this whole bucket full, pretty much. Some nice big pieces. When you're underwater, the black really sticks out. Even next to the other black rocks, it's just a different texture, so you can actually see it underwater. So I ended up with a whole bunch of that. Also, while I was grabbing that, a lot of turtle bone came out. So these would be pieces of turtle shells, fossilized, of course. You can tell they're nice and flat. So those are kind of indicative of what you're gonna find for turtle bone. That might be a different kind of bone, but it might be turtle bone. There's the black one there. These are all turtle bone pieces. That would be like the edge of the shell piece right there. The edge of the turtle shell. So really interesting. These creatures used to live there millions of years ago. This is a creature that lives there currently. This is a deer bone. I found that in the water, and it is not quite a fossil yet. It's old, but it's not a fossil. I could say the same about these things. I'm not sure what they are. Maybe a cow or something. They're old, but not quite fossil yet. That one might be. I don't know. It's like pre-fossilized. This is a cool bone I found. I was told that it is, because it's hollow, that it's a mammal leg bone. So that's kind of cool. Who knows what that went to? Maybe saber-toothed cat or something cool. Maybe an elephant. There's another piece there. Looks kind of hollow. I'm going to say probably mammal. We'll go around to here. This is tusk. It's nice and flat, and you can see how there's kind of a little bit of curvature. That's indicative of tusk material. This is a dolphin jaw. You can kind of see where the teeth would be. 1, 2, 3, 4 right there. So that's kind of a cool little fossil there that I got identified. Here's a tiny piece of coral. Not going to find a lot of coral out there, so I was pretty surprised to actually find any at all. Yeah, they're kind of cool. This one is a partial fish mouth plate, so like a puffer fish. Like a puffer fish mouth plate kind of thing. So if you see some patterns like that, that's about 1/4 of a mouth plate there. So stingray barbs you're going to want to look for, things with the nice straight lines like that are kind of cool. Some more stingray barb action. These would be stingray mouth plates. This one is short but complete. Whenever you see that shape right there, you got the straight sides and it kind of has the points on the end. That's a stingray mouth plate in good condition, and you got those little stripes right there that really give it away. That's what they would use to like crush up a shrimp or whatever before they ate it. Another cool thing we found was fraglodons. So these are going to be megalodon teeth that are all fragged out. They're all broken. So about 6 of those. So this site 100% has megalodons, guys. There's no doubt about it. The Peace River does, in fact, have megalodons. I'll just skip to this one real quick, just because we're talking about megs first. Really decent condition. It's a little chipped on the side or whatever, but that's going to make a really cool pendant. I'm going to wear it with pride. It was a lot of hard work to get that out of the water, for sure. So you can see we got a lot of busted teeth. There's the first one. I did find it again. It was in a little plastic baggie in my shirt. We bring plastic baggies and containers and stuff. I thought this one was really interesting, even though it's broken. If anyone knows what it is, please leave the answer in the comments. What the heck is that? That's really cool. This one is the one that I found with the viewfinder technique. You have this big orange thing with like a plexiglass over the front of it, and you push it down into the water, and you stick your face in it, and you can see the bottom without being completely submerged. It's good when you get kind of cold. So that's a fun tactic. Beautiful snaggletooth. There's the back of it. Really, really cool. Probably also going to be a pendant. Here's the lemon shark. You can see the classic T shape. Totally gives it away. That one I'm going to say is probably a tiger shark, just because of the way it kind of sweeps back right there. And these three I'm going to say are bull sharks. So those are the 7 teeth right there that I got that I would say are complete teeth. At least, more than 90%, and then the rest of them were kind of busted. I did not do a lot of sifting. I was spending most of my time swimming around doing that. So if you did go out and do a lot of sifting, you would get a much higher number of small teeth. I found that using the shovel to shovel the sand and dirt and rocks into the sifters made like this stuff, it would just roll right out of the shovelful back into the thing. So I figured if there was any big megs, I'd have a better chance finding them swimming. And I think I was right, just statistically. I mean, maybe it was a fluke or whatever, but I found that nice megalodon tooth, and a dozen people I was with, they didn't really find anything like that. So something to keep in mind. Snorkeling, diving, looking around underwater is how you're gonna find the big stuff, and sifting is how you're gonna find the small stuff. So it kind of depends on what you're really into. Another super cool thing that I found, just before I forget, is the Canada Dry. This is a bottle. You can only kind of see the label. There you go. You can really read the front of it, actually. Canada Dry, ginger ale, pale dry, and then it has all the ingredients and stuff. Scientifically treated, carbonated, water, sugar, Jamaican ginger. Yeah, so cool. And then it's got the kind of logo right there, and a little bit of logo right there. So that's cool. And the bottom of the bottle, if you guys know how to read bottle markings, please give me some information. I'm seeing 94 there, so I'm thinking that this bottle design is from the year I was born, in 1994. It says Duraglass right there, pretty obviously. If you can read these markings, guys, and you have any idea, if you know what this information means, please leave it in the comments. I want to know more about this cool bottle. I'm going to keep it and treasure it. It was buried in the mud, really deep on the side of the bank, and it's in absolutely perfect condition. No chips, no cracks. Still got a bit of label so you can see what it is. I love it. I thought it was cool. A lot of people say, oh, that's just garbage, it's just trash in the river. Yeah, but someone threw it in there 30 years ago, so that's, kind of historical. I like it. It's neat. And then these are the other glass pieces I got. They're very thin, which tells me they're probably more modern. And I don't know, if you can read those markings, you can tell me about that too. But I like these glass artifacts and stuff because it kind of gives you a history of the people that were there on the river. All right, so by the time I'm posting this video, the water levels will probably be in a different place than they were when I was there. So do make sure to check the water levels. They are all posted online. As far as campgrounds are concerned, we went to Pioneer Park and checked that out. Looks awesome. There's great access to the water there. I've heard Arcadia Campground's pretty cool, and I've heard there's a couple of public boat ramps in the area, but I haven't really been able to check those out. So those are some locations that you can check out for the Peace River, but also check out Fred from Paleo Discoveries. Fred's awesome. He'll take you out there. Literally, you just show up. He shows up with boats. You load up the boat and you go out and you go to the spot and you do the sifting, and it's a whole lot of fun. And he takes care of everything for you. You just bring yourself a lunch. I was really happy that I had some carbs out there. I made sure to bring a lunch because all that swimming and stuff really puts a toll on the body. You don't want to get hypothermic and stuff like that, so you got to make sure to eat and take good care of yourself. Drink a lot of water. And the big mistake that I'm learning from Payne the Teacher is sunscreen, guys. Sunscreen. My whole back is red right now. I don't know, it's only a little bit red here, but my back is singed. So do wear sunscreen out there, especially if you're going to be face down in the water with your back up exposed into the sky. Yeah, it's more than worth it. So do that. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and end the video now. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. Follow your dreams, buy American minerals, support American divers, miners, minerals, you know, buy American minerals. Don't buy that foreign stuff, guys. If you got any questions, you want to reach out, loveandstonecreations.com, Instagram at Love and Stone Creations, Facebook at Love and Stone Creations, YouTube at Love and Stone Creations. Just great to see you guys. Thanks so much for subscribing, liking. We'll see you in the next video. It's been a real pleasure to be able to grow this channel, and everybody supporting me. It means a lot. So thanks a lot, guys. Thanks a lot. See you next time.